Hey there, welcome to the June and July update. So, what did I do in June? And you can't tell, but I worked on cleaning this room. Let me tell you, I cleaned like a 3 by 3 foot square space, and I took in each space, I've taken 2 bags of garbage, 2 large buckets of stuff for the swap shop. I guess I hadn't done it sooner because I guess I thought my mom would always take responsibility and clean up the house after my father passed. I thought she would be the one to do it when she was quite capable of doing it, and she never did. And now she is not capable, so I know I'm just going to do it. And that's what I've been doing because I want to use this room to do tarot readings. And it's really been a process to get it cleaned out. And it's not going to be totally cleaned because I can't throw every single thing out, but it's been quite... I guess maybe people don't want to do that stuff because it's cathartic in some ways, and in some ways it is. Because let me tell you, when somebody had put so much money into computer software and know that it's pretty much junk now because of the way things are, that, you know, it doesn't hold its value or at all, that kind of sucks to have to just... I suppose there could be a market out there for it, but hell, I have a hard time getting rid of my books on video, trying to sell my books. So, you know, it's a chore and a half to try to sell things on your own. I know I've done it before. I sold some antiques, and in a way, it wasn't worth all the effort that you had to put into it. So that's what I've been doing in June, and now it's starting to really get in the hot season. That's why I'm in this room. It's a little bit cooler. So I had a hard time finding St. John's wort this year. It just does not seem to be as plentiful. I should have harvested one section. It was going to get hayed anyway. And on my Instagram, I have a picture of it. It was a nice big area of St. John's wort. But I don't believe in over harvesting, but I should have, because it was going to be harvested for hay anyway. But I didn't. I just took enough for myself, for my personal use, and there's still some left if I have time tomorrow. Maybe it's just. And I got I really taken on a lot of responsibility that I never thought would be my own. And I have some help, but I don't have much help. The help I had disappeared, basically. Said they would help, and they disappeared. So I don't have anybody. So it's all my responsibility. I do get help once in a while. Like I said, my cousin did come down and put gas in the lawnmower for me. So at least I didn't know he did. So I went in town and got gas for that. And opened the thing to put gas in it, and I'm like, oh, there's already gas in the lawnmower. So it's a lot of responsibility, especially when I don't really want the responsibility, but it's what I got right now. So I digress. So what else have I been doing? Because I do find time to do things. I'm working on a blanket. It's not far from done, but it's getting so hot, I may not be working on it through the heat. I'm making a blanket for my bed. It's going to be in my van, and I plan to I can get a van. I should be getting it soon. I did ask a local garage owner if he could go to auction and get me one, and he said he can, but don't count on him if I find something else in between time. I just figure he won't, the markup on, they go to auction to get a used vehicle. You know damn well the markup is more than 30% I know they're probably marking it up at least 50% because that's the way of the world nowadays. It used to be 30% markup, but it's gone crazy nowadays. So we'll see. So I'll wait a week, two, but I'll probably will by the end of July, beginning of August, should have my it's going to be a minivan because it's most practical for all the uses right now. If my mom's around for a long time, then that's going to take takes precedence. It's got to be a vehicle she can get in and out of, or, even thought of getting a van with a lift because of her mobility is getting worse all the time. So that still isn't out of the realm of possibility because, gotta do what you gotta do, take care of your family. I'm in it for the long or short haul, no matter what it is. So I haven't been doing any dyeing. Those that follow me on the dyeing, I haven't been reading tarot because it's kind of the off season. I am booked for several in September, October, and November, and I hope to open this up so that I can do it at home if people want to come and get a reading from me in person. So that's on the plan. I would really like to have a place to work out of, but I gotta have the clientele first. I'm always open for online readings. I haven't. Online is so few and far between, though. It's like nobody's even asked to have a reading from me. They don't mind a free reading, but people don't seem to want to pay for a reading, I've found. Unless it's a psychic fair, then. So that's what I've been doing. I do plan to dye. I have so much yarn now that I don't know what to do with. I'm not able, it's very difficult. Like I said, online, it's very difficult to sell. I'm not doing Estee. I don't like their policies. And the more you get involved, it's not worth it. It's all a lot of work, and it's more work than doing my own website. Again, I don't get traffic on that. I've had trouble with my laptop. My nephew thinks it's the battery. I just got a new battery. It didn't seem to work, but I got it running now. We'll see if it will. It's playing music in the background, which you can't hear because I turned it down, but just to see if it will work without freezing up. So whatever I've been doing with all this yarn that I have up to my eyeballs is, one, I'm making myself a nice big blanket for my van. It'll be nice and warm, and end up being a lot bigger than I thought it would be. But it's like a sampler of all the stuff I've done. When the goldenrod comes in, I'm going to do some dyeing, but like I said, I got more than I need. So this is what I've been doing. I've been finger weaving. Oh wow, that shows up really good. This is more of like a sample. And what I thought of is cutting it up and stitching it together to make bags. Or I thought, oh wow, this will make a nice little winter scarf, especially something a little longer. This would make a really cool scarf, right? I'm like, yeah, something a little longer. Guitar strap. They're really kind of versatile, whatever you want to do with that. So that's what I've been doing. Where's the first one I made? This is the first one. I made it because I needed a belt for my pants. So this one is not as neat because it was my first one in many years. I did this years ago. I used to make them. So I made this one for my pants. So this is my belt for my pants, as you can see. And then I just wanted to use, this was just leftover. So this came out really cool. I had different colors left over. So it came out, this is kind of what I dyed, some dyed and some natural, just leftovers, little leftovers from projects. And I was able to make this. This is quite long. It would make a good belt, a good strap for carrying a drum. That's what I used the other ones for that I made. And right now I'm just doing the the arrow, it's not really an arrow. I got to do the diamond again. The diamond's fun is when you do both. Like, does that, oh, that, there you go. That really shows up the color. This is a blue, green, natural dot. This is my hand wash, hand combed wool. I had to throw away a bunch of alpaca that I had because the bugs got into it. So this is what I'm working on right now. This is some old thick yarn that I had made like skein scarves, but I don't, people sell them, but nobody's interested in my work. So I decided I'd cut it up and make it into, yeah, like this is nice and wide, so this would actually make a nice, yeah, it just dropped off the pillow. This would make a nice purse. You could actually make a purse out of it. So I want to get back into doing diamonds, and I'd really like to learn how to do the lightning design. There's all kinds of designs that you can make, and it's just kind of fun to do on a, I like to do it in the morning or when I'm sitting around watching TV. If it's something I can just listen to and work, that's what I do. That's what I do when I knit too. Oh, what else can I tell you? So yeah, there hasn't been too much changes. Just, you know, driving the Prius around and feeling like a little ant in the Prius. At least it's the vehicle so I can get around and get out and do errands and do the things they need to do for the household. So that's good. I can't really see the lights in my eyes at what time. It's 11 minutes. So this is more or less of a ramble. And Lavender Moon, my friend, glad to see you back on YouTube. I missed you. Missed you much. I agree, Tarot Alchemist. There's few of you I would love to sit around the campfire with. And so, I'm hoping that I can do, like, speaking of which, that I can do short trips. I want to get, like, the bed in the van, and then I can do short trips. So, anybody that lives in near New England, like New York, Eastern Pennsylvania, you know who you are. And, you know, kind of like I could do an overnight. So, it would be an easy overnight. Not too far from, not too far from home. It depends on my mom's health, I don't like to leave her. If I can find somebody to stay, that helps. She hates that, but it works out best for both of us if I have somebody here, especially at night, because that's when she's most unstable. So, yeah, I'm hoping that will work out, that I can do short trips, try it out, see how I like it, visit some of my YouTube pals, anybody that's within New England area. You want to meet me in person? See, someday I'm going to talk about the weight loss. I'm just not quite ready yet. It's still such an adjustment. I know people notice it. I have lost quite a bit. Keto. I'm kind of in a holding pattern right now, but I'm not going up. And that's the most important. I would rather stay in a holding pattern than go up, keep going up and up. So that's the best news. And it's just learning to adjust to the new me. So I'm going to end for now. So what's coming up for July? Probably not much, because I don't do very well in the high heat. And we're having some of that now. So happy 4th of July if you celebrate. Happy Canadian Day. That's already gone by. Yeah, I don't know what's coming up. I will be continuing with the Herbal Tarot. Yeah, that's something, it's not good. Like I said, it's not going to be every day, several times a week. Hope to get some out, a few times I'll get more out. Now that I'll probably set things up downstairs here for the hot heat of the summer, so I might be bored a little more, so there might be more videos. I miss the 70-degree low humidity weather. I love that. That's where my body works best. at that. Oh, I got bit by a tick again, right on the back of my neck. Don't know where it came from. Came out from out of the blue. So what I do is the herbal protocol I take for Lyme disease. You mix that with clay and put that on the bite, and it sucks out all that crap that they put into you. So hopefully that I got it in time. And, you know, check yourself. If you live in a tick-prone area, that's all I can say. I usually find them, but sometimes you don't. This one was stuck in my hair. I don't know, it's because I had pigtails for a few days just to keep the hair out of the way. So it was right where I split my hair in the back for the pigtails. So that was not very much fun. So, but if you do get a tick bite, get some Andrographis. You can get that on almost any herbal place now in a tincture. Mix that with clay and get that on for 24 hours. Let it set for 24 hours. And that is 99% effective of you not getting infected, because it draws all that out, and the Andrographis kills all the bugs and stuff, so you don't have to worry about getting sick. And I'm still on the protocol. I lowered my dose really low in the wintertime, but now that we have Prime, because you can get bitten, not even know you've been bitten. But now that we're in Prime season, I've upped my dose again on the protocol, just because I'm in section infected area, and there's not really much you can do except spray yourself when you go out, which is what I usually do. But that's not 100% foolproof, because they seem to find a way if they're, you know. So anyway, stay safe out there. Enjoy the summer. Don't get too hot. East Coast, we get so friggin' hot and humid. I know it's not like Louisiana, but for us, it is. So many blessings, and remember to tap into that wild side, whatever that means for you, because that is so important to feel that freedom. And I will talk to you later. Don't forget thumbs up if you like this video. Check out my website. Have many blessings.